So hi, are we live now? I don't know if we're live. Let me just check if we're live already. 1 second, I'm just looking. Okay, apparently we're live. So hi everybody, welcome to my first stream. As you can see, it's the first live that we're gonna have of many. As you see, my channel is called The Proof, and I'm here to prove that you can do anything that you want with consistency, and of course, within the limits of reality, right? So if you're new to my channel, I recommend watching some of the videos I already have, so you can kind of understand what this is all about. I really like talking about mindset and lifestyle and how you can enjoy more your life in a way, and also how to escape all these 9 to 5 scam that we've been living. And that's how I discovered trading and Forex, and it's been an awesome journey, a short journey. I'm really new to all of this, but it goes hand to hand with what I have to, what I think about just being able to have a regular life, like a life without being a slave to any kind of job, finally like looking for freedom. So thank you for watching. I hope you like this stream, and we're just gonna keep doing it. Is the live, if the sound good? Can you hear me? Hi Alice. Okay, I hope that the sound is good. I'm just gonna wait 1 second to see if you can hear me. Alice, can you hear me? Just gonna check real fast. Oh, okay, yeah, she can hear me. Good. So a little introduction to how I got into trading. A couple of years ago, as a mistake and for fun, I realized that I could purchase just a little bit of Bitcoin, and I bought it. I honestly forgot about it for a couple of years, and one day I was watching this guy talking about trading and crypto trading. So I decided to check what happened to my $20 of Bitcoin that I purchased. And over the years, I think it passed like 2 years, those $20 became into $100 without me doing anything, just by having them there. So I decided to try to figure out, like, if I can let my money there and grow, what if I actively try to make my money grow? So I took it and I started trading. I started doing some movements. Really, like, I didn't realize it at the beginning, but practically I was using it like gambling. I just put my money, and all of a sudden those $100 became $200, and 1 week later I had $300. But since I didn't know anything about trading, those $300 became $0 in less than 3 days. So I thought that I was always gonna win, because that was the case. Like, every single trade that I made, it was winning. And I didn't understand why. I was just seeing like things are going up, buy, things are going down, sell. And that's practically what I was doing. But I didn't understand that crypto just, it's super volatile. And like I said, I just lost everything in faster than I made it. So I understood 2 things. One, that trading can really make you money. And number 2, that if you don't have any kind of rules, and if you don't have any kind of risk management, you can lose it all really, really fast. Every single trade that you go in, you need to understand that you can make a lot of money or you can lose all your money. It's like that. So that's why you need to understand what risk management is. That's why you need to try to understand a little more about trading. And this is what this whole channel is all about. It's all about learning together what trading is, what trading Forex is, and why I'm choosing to trade Forex instead of trading crypto to start with. And basically talk about why I love this. And it goes hand in hand with what I've been talking in my channel and the thing that I preach every single day. We are what we do every single day, and we can become the person that we want if we just grind enough and we do enough every single day. That's why I have this banner on top of me that says that the discipline is not a punishment. It's just an expression of self-love. And everything that you want to do in your life, you can achieve it if you're disciplined enough. If you want to lose weight, it's not that complicated. You just need to understand that the things that you do is not a sacrifice, or the things that you stop doing, they're not a sacrifice. They're mostly a way to prove yourself that you matter, that your goals matter, and that what you want is important for you. Because nobody else is gonna do it. Your mom doesn't care, your wife doesn't care, nobody, like they like you and they want you to be healthy, but they cannot do it for you. They cannot do the workout for you, they cannot do the meals that you eat. You are what you do every single day. You are what you do when nobody's watching you. So that's why discipline is so important. It's not for you to punish yourself, it's for you to understand that what you do matters, and it matters to you. And if you don't do it, nobody else is gonna. And that's something that I realized about trading. Trading is not that hard. Making money is not that complicated, and not just in trading, like any kind of business. If you're doing YouTube, if you have a known business, whatever you do, if you're not disciplined enough and if you don't do the things that matter, then nothing is gonna change and nothing is gonna happen and nothing else is gonna matter. Nobody's against you. Nothing is trying to just screw you over. It's you. But what I found with trading is that for the first time I found something that I cannot blame the market, I cannot blame the customers, I cannot blame my boss, I cannot blame anything. It's basically me against me and what I'm doing and how I approach what I'm like my trades, you know. Most of the time, and why I lost all the money that I made so fast is because most of the time I was acting out of fear of missing out, of FOMO. I saw that the things were moving and I just wanted to be a part of it and not miss out, and not realizing that that was just shooting myself in the leg. And as soon as I saw that things were not going my way, boom, all of a sudden you lost $20, you know, $30, or even short $5. But also I didn't have any kind of rule set for myself, you know. I was just entering every single trade. I see it going up, I want to trade. I see it going down, I want to trade. And now I understand that that's the easiest way that you can blow all your money, you know. So that's why I'm starting from zero. I'm actually going to start trading in demo account because I want to prove to myself first, like everybody should, that your edge or your system works. But in the end, it's to prove yourself that you can manage your emotions, that you can handle what you're doing, and that if you want to take this seriously, you need to commit to what you're doing. So Alice, do you have any questions so far? I would like some interaction from the chat, or just thank you for watching it. So that's what I've been loving about trading so far, that this is something that it's been really like open-minded, like opening my mind to understand how we humans act from these emotions that are rooted inside of us, and we allowed all of these emotions to control us, not realizing that the life that we want, it's out there waiting for us, waiting on the other side of our fears, our excuses. And I understand, like, when I started to lose weight, I started that journey, I tried that a couple of times throughout my life, but most of the time I quit it because I had something to do with my friends on the weekend, or I just had this grade, or it got too hard and I didn't saw the results in 3 days, you know. That's another reason why people blow most of their money, because they want to achieve financial freedom in 3 moves in 1 week. And man, that's not gonna happen, especially if you don't know what you're doing, you know. Losing weight, trading and making a business is not that complicated once you start to set rules for yourself. So we have a question. I want to learn about creating a system. Well, creating a system is something that we're going to talk a little further down the road. It's not something that we're going to talk about today. I mostly want to talk today about my journey, who am I, and yes, we're going to keep talking about this. So I would suggest you subscribe so we can talk about a little about systems and how you create one, how you can see the charts, how you can read the charts. And of course, like I told you, I'm a newbie to all of this. I'm learning myself. We're going to learn together, but it's going to be fun, I promise. It's going to be something that I'm enjoying a lot. I'm enjoying a lot seeing how a couple of months ago I knew nothing, and now it's like, okay, start to make sense. All those little lines that you see on the screen, now they start to mean something and they start to say something, and that's why I want to help people to get. But that's something that we're going to do further along. So yeah, I suggest you subscribe, and later on, like, I don't know if this week, probably next week, we're gonna start talking about more about system, how you can create your own edge and all of that stuff. But yeah, like I was telling you, like, it's important for you to start to understand and to set goals, to understand why you do this stuff, like whatever you want to do in life, right? You need to set a goal, and whenever you don't want to do something that gets you closer to that goal, you should definitely start reminding yourself, why did I start? And just keep doing what you need to do. That's all. So the reason why, so we're gonna talk a little more about Forex and trading, why I decided to trade Forex instead of crypto. I know crypto is really popular right now. Everybody's talking about Bitcoin, especially right now with the things that are going on in the United States and the president opening up all these opportunities for crypto and the crypto capital that he wants to build, right? And it's an amazing idea that he has, but my only problem with crypto for me personally and trading right now, without having a system that works correctly and that I have the edge and I have the knowledge and I have all this experience, is that crypto's mega volatile. You can see it go up 10-20% in a couple of minutes. And if you're not ready for managing that risk, and if you don't have an account that is ready for it to move that much, you can lose it all really fast. That's what happened to me. And what I found in Forex is that it moves, but it moves subtle. It takes a little longer to make those big moves. You can move 1-2%, probably a little more, a little less, you know? And that's what I like about it. I like that it's a market that it never stops. It works 24 hours, 5 days a week, and it's the biggest market out there, managing almost $7 billion a day. So it's easier for a small account to enter a trade and to exit that trade, because there's always going to be somebody willing to buy. So how does trading works and what trading is? So basically you're betting against somebody else that the market is going to move one way or the other. So you're saying, for example, in Forex, you get a pair, euro versus US dollar, and you're betting that one of the currencies is going to get stronger or it's going to get weakened against the other currency. I'm going to show you a little here on my screen. So here, for example, I'm looking at this trade that I was going to take this week. I didn't take this trade because I'm testing my edge and I'm thinking about how's the market going to move, what is the things that I can that I'm seeing, and what does it represent for me on the screen, right? And it's one that I should have taken, because you can see that it happened all the things that I think that it was going to happen. But in the end, so here we're talking about New Zealand dollar versus the Canadian dollar. So what am I thinking that it's going to happen? How is one currency going to affect the other one? And based on the news, based on what I'm seeing on the charts, based on previous sessions, based on basically what's going on in the world, right? So that's what trading is. I'm telling in this case, I was hoping that the market, that the New Zealand dollar was gonna lose a little value against the Canadian dollar, and that's exactly what happened. I was just listening to the news. I saw my chart. I saw an opportunity. I saw the head and shoulders, and I was just waiting for my entry and saying, okay, once he hit this mark, I'm gonna enter so I can sell. I'm gonna bet that the Canadian dollar it's gonna get stronger than the New Zealand dollar, or in this case, the New Zealand dollar is gonna lose value against the Canadian dollar. Basically, that's what trading is. It's just thinking, for example, in Bitcoin, if you go long, you're thinking that Bitcoin is gonna gain value, that it's gonna go higher, or if you short it, you're betting that it's gonna lose its value, it's gonna lower its price, it's gonna go down. And basically, that's what it is. Somebody buys, say like, no, for example, in this example, so I'm thinking that from 1877, it's gonna start losing its value. It's gonna go lower, so you're gonna be able to purchase a Canadian dollar with less New Zealand dollars. Okay. And somebody else is saying, no, I think it's gonna go higher because this is what my analysis is saying. Okay. And we're both betting against each other. And once I get to my point when I sell, when I say this is enough, this is my profit, somebody else is buying it, saying like, okay, I think now it's time for it to start going up. And that's basically what it does. It's an exchange of some currency in real time. And that's what I love about Forex, that it's so liquid. Like there's so much liquidity in it that it doesn't matter how big or small you're entering, there's always gonna be an opportunity for you to get out of the market and take your money. And it's just been like an amazing journey, basically, just because I see the opportunity of financial freedom, and I saw it myself, how easy and how fast you can make money, but also how fast and how easy you can lose it. Like I keep telling my wife, every time that I make a winning trade, I say like, I'm stealing somebody else's lunch. You're not stealing anything, but that's how it feels, you know, like, and when it happens to me, when I lose the money, it's like somebody else is gonna enjoy my money. And that's fine, it's part of it. You're always gonna have winning streak, and a lot of the times you're gonna have losing streaks, and that's fine. I know I'm a little all over the place. It's my first stream, it's my first time live, so be a little patient with me, we're gonna get better. So yeah, basically that's what I want to do in this channel. I want us to grow together, to understand a little more about all of this trading, but mainly getting to the most important part of it, your mindset. What you do, and it's going to be related on how you approach everything. If you're approaching this just with the mentality of I want to make money fast, I'm practically can guarantee you that you're going to lose all of your money fast. So this is something that can really pay off, but if you're patient enough and if you start doing things without the right mindset, the mindset of the long term, the mindset of doing it every single day, getting better, and understanding that every single time that you have a failure is not the end of the world. As long as you still have chips to play, you can always make another trade, and one good trade can pay for all the bad trades that you made. So let's be patient, let's learn together, but most of us, let's work on our mindset and what is the thing that we want to achieve with this. Set a real goal, set a reasonable goal that you want to achieve, and let's start working on that. But again, it all comes with the right approach. And I know I'm gonna make a lot of reference to the lost weight because it's something that for me was really hard to do, and it was something that it was really hard for me to come around until I understood that my approach was the wrong one. I was doing it to impress other people, or I was doing it to get the results, and not really to do a transformation. And this is something that I keep telling my wife all the time. If somebody came and gave you millions of dollars, it's most likely that you would lose it all the next day. And the reason why is because you don't know how to handle that amount of money. You don't know the responsibility. You don't know how to earn it, how to manage it, how to invest it, how to move it. We don't know stuff like that. So that's why most people, when they lose weight, like they get a bypass or something, they gain the weight again in a couple of years, because they didn't went through the process mentally of understanding what it takes for you to lose that weight. So it's the same with trading. Easy comes, easy goes. And if you don't understand the process of getting it, and how hard or how easy it could be and what you can do, you can just lose it all. And this is something that happens to a lot of people all of the time. It happened to me, not once, a couple of times. And that's why I want to do these kind of videos, more to help you understand that, yes, this is a thing that can change your life. This is something that if you commit to it, you can have a life-changing experience. And I'm not telling you that you can get a Lamborghini or a Bugatti in 1 year. I'm just saying that you can for real find something that you can do an hour or 2 days, an hour or two a day, and then have the financial freedom that you were looking, so you can take advantage of your life, enjoy whatever you want to do, whatever it is your hobby, just to stay with your family, whatever it is, give quality time, have a quality life. This business can, or this thing can do that for you, but with the right mindset, but with the right approach, and doing things the right way. And that's what we're gonna grow here together. Again, this is not that much about a system, it's more about the mindset behind your system. Because you can give two people or two persons the exact same strategy, and one of them can become a millionaire and the other one can lose all their money in the next day. And it's because of the approach that we have, because of the things that we want to achieve. If you want to become a millionaire in 1 day, you're going to lose it all. So if you have any questions, this is a good time to ask them. And also, if you want to tell us where you've visited us from, if you have traded before, if it's something that you like doing, are you new into this, like, any questions are welcome right now. But yeah, so that's basically what trading has given me. It's opened my eyes to understand that we are in the position that we are in life because of things that we do or don't do. Oh, Alice is from the United States. Hi, Alice, from the United States. You never traded. Oh, that's good. Well, it's definitely like something that can change your life, but again, it's something that it requires for you to be in the right mindset for you to do. It's really like wonderful to understand money in a different way. I've been finding that really like interesting, how once you start to see how the money just flows and moves and goes up and down, you start to understand a little more about like how all of this is just really a scam, you know. Money is just not that hard to get like we all think it is, but we all like to think that if we don't do the traditional stuff, we're doomed. I used to have this conversation. So my business, or the other thing that I do on the side, I help businesses and brands to understand how the internet works and how they can leverage it and how they can get clients and just basically making more money and use the internet as another source of income. And that's how I stumbled into trading, right? But the thing is, we all think that internet is just like this kids game, you know. It's this thing that for some reason people my age, I'm almost 40, I'm 37, and people my age or older than me, we think that internet is not here to stay. Like, even though it's been like more than 20 years, but it's not here to stay. Internet, I'm not sure if I should do it. Or the other people that are on board, they think that I need to make some TikTok dances and then that's how I'm gonna get some clients, and I don't want to do that, because why am I gonna dance, right? That's ridiculous. But mostly is to understand that the internet just opens a lot of opportunities. It makes connections like that, and it can help you reach people that you would take years to reach, right? Or opportunities like trading that you would never see, or it would be really hard for somebody to get into trading and understanding money if you were not in Chicago or New York or all these places. Now you can do it from your toilet on your phone. It takes 2 minutes, you know? And that accessibility that you get to the market is amazing. And once you start to understand how the charts move and how the money moves and how news affect all of this stuff, it's great to see how you can make money like out of thin air. It's fascinating. Like, I remember the first time that I win those $50. Like, I put a trade. I don't even know what I did. I just said, like, I want to buy this much. How much can I buy this much? Okay, that's too much. It would be risking my whole account in just one move. I'm just gonna bet half of it. And I saw it go like $50. Man, I'm out. Man, the rush that I get from that move, and knowing that I did it in a couple minutes. It took like 5 minutes and I was out and I made money. And I was like, damn, this is fascinating. Like, I got hooked. But again, after losing it all, I understood that easy comes, easy goes. You need to understand what you're doing and learn around, like, if this is something that you want. It like everything. When I talk to people that they want to make their business grow, and I talk about internet, social media, having a good website and all of that stuff, most people tell me like, no, but tell me the fast lane. Or when I start to lose weight, you know, people came and said like, okay, but what are you doing? Well, I'm exercising and I'm being more thoughtful about what I put in my mind, in my mouth, and I'm doing this. No, but tell me the fast way to do it. It's like, there's no fast way. There's no cheat codes. There's no, I can give you the results that work for me and you're gonna get it immediately just because you heard me saying it. You need to go through the process of it, and you need to go through the pain of it, and you need to enjoy the journey. And I know it's gonna sound really cheesy, but if you don't go through the process and if you don't enjoy the pain, then the reward's not gonna be the same. You're not gonna feel that same emotion. So is there any other questions from the chat? I would like to see any questions. But yeah, so I want to invite you to join to the channel, to learn with me, to grow with me, to understand, so we can learn together what trading is about. And most likely, like, how you can change your life by committing to yourself, by taking yourself first, by putting yourself as a priority, and just be 1% better so you can enjoy your life in a different way. Once you start to enjoy life and to understand that life is not that complicated and all the things that you always wanted are right there waiting for you for free for you to go collect them, you start to enjoy life in a different way, and you start to see possibilities where you always saw problems or excuses, or, you know what I mean? So yeah, basically that's what I wanna help you understand right now. And if you have any questions, And that's the reason why my slogan is like that. Discipline is not a punishment. Discipline is something that we should embrace and we should be thankful for. And it's something that we should always do and always take care of. Because if you're disciplined, you're going to achieve your goals faster than you expected. You're basically stuck. What are you stuck with, Alice? I would like to know. So yeah. So you want to grow your YouTube channel. Okay, I imagine from your name that you have an English club, probably classes or lessons, and you want to grow your YouTube channel. One of the things that I always tell to my clients that the easiest way that you can grow your YouTube channel, one, set a goal and understand why is what you want to grow your channel. What is what you want to get from your channel? Some people say I want to monetize. Some people say I want to get customers. Some people say I want to get rich, reach out. Some people say that what is the thing that you want to get from YouTube? And once you get that, you need to start creating content that aligns with your goal. For example, if what you want to do is get more students or more clients, one of the things that I would do is teach lessons for free, live, like what I'm doing right now. Just talk about what you do, what is what you offer, what makes you different, what is your approach, what is the way that you do it, and just teach classes for free, live. Set a day, a time frame every single day, and go live and teach for free. It's amazing the reach that going live has right now and how all the platforms are pushing it, but also it creates connection with the person on the other side that nothing else can do, because basically you're interacting with that person like live, like I'm doing right now. I'm answering your questions live, and that's something that creates that kind of, it starts to create a connection, it starts to make you feel like part of that thing, and also makes the other person on the other side personable, which is something that sometimes I don't know, when I see people that are trying, for example, that are trying to sell more, the first thing that they tell me is that they want to make a lot of banners and a lot of ads that say like, I have 50% off, I have 20% off, if you buy one you get another one for free. But it's like, what are you selling? I'm selling English classes. Okay. And what makes you different from all the other thousands of millions of teachers out there that have English, that have English classes? And once you understand that, don't say it on your banner and say like, this is what makes me different. No, go teach people, give them your content for free, give them all your knowledge for free, and then the people that really connect with you are gonna be willing to pay way more money because it's you, because it's a person that I like and it's the first person that I feel connected with. So I would recommend going live, making like a funnel. You go live, you teach a class, 1 hour, 2 hours, and then from there you grab the pieces that you like the most and you make them a long format, videos of 10, 15, 20 minutes. And then from those videos, you're gonna grab the smaller portions of it that you like and you're gonna make shorts out of it. So it's also the smartest way to create content, to make live format, then go to long format, and then go to short format. And then grab your funnel and then just make people follow that funnel. But if you wanna grow your channel, I recommend 100% going live. Once a day, probably 3 times a week. Should be more than enough. It depends how fast you want to grow it. But in the end, set a goal. What is the thing that you want to achieve? Okay, I want to grow my channel. For what reason? Because if you want to monetize, it's a completely different story. You know, you follow almost the same steps, más o menos the same stuff, but there's other things that you need to do completely different. So it depends on what you want to do with it and how you want to monetize it. And that's the beauty about the internet, man, that you can do exactly what you want, monetize from your passion, and enjoy your life the way you want it. It's something that it's definitely changing how we approach life, and it's definitely going to change the world we work for in the next couple of years. Because most people, if you have a business, you should be doing, like, you should be in the internet telling us who you are and what makes you different. So I hope that answered your question. So yeah, let's see if there's any other questions, and if not, we're just gonna keep moving a little here. So please, if you're watching this, give a thumbs up, give me some likes so we can reach more people. In the end, like I told you, this is the first stream. It's gonna be a little shorter than the next ones. I just basically wanted to introduce myself. I wanted to tell you what is this gonna be all about. We're gonna keep talking a lot about mindset. We're gonna triple down on understanding that your goals and yourself are the most important. If you're not okay, you cannot help anybody. You cannot be okay with your family. You cannot be okay with your friends. You cannot be okay with your business, your clients. You need to work here and here before you want to do anything else. So we're gonna work a lot on that. So if you have any kind of personal goals that you want to achieve, this is the right place to be. I want you to share them with me. I want you to share them with the community. We're gonna help each other to be accountable and to achieve our goals. I want to help people to succeed and achieve their goals. I've been stuck. I was stuck for so long, thinking that everything was against me, that all the stakes was against me, until one day I understood that I am the only person that is blocking me from being the person that I want to be. And I want everybody to understand that and to be able to get to the other side. And to understand with trading that money is not that complicated to get. It's just that we have a mental block that doesn't allow us to see how easy and possible you can achieve your life. How you can get your dream life for free if you're willing to do the things that you need to do. So that's why I want to invite you to follow this channel and to stick with me, because I want to make successful people. You're already successful. You already have all that it takes, and this is the proof. I'm gonna prove in front of all of you guys that if you set something, you set your head into something, and you just focus on one thing, you can get it. Okay? I know it sounds really like crazy, and it did for me too, until I started changing my life, man, and everything started falling into place. And I've seen my clients that they start doing things that matter with their businesses, and they start getting to places. They start achieving their goals. They start to see that the goals that they have for the future, they were not that far away. They were just a couple of tweaks away, you know? But it all starts with what you do and how you think about yourself and what you think is possible and not. So subscribe right now if you're not already, because we're gonna be talking about all of these every single day. And yes, like I told you earlier, eventually we're gonna get to the strategy. We're gonna start learning together how we can get an edge that works, that makes us understand the patterns and see, because this is one example that I have. I had another ones that I'm still developing, like that I saw that they were gonna happen, and you can see these things like it's not rocket science. You can start to understand how the market is gonna go. Look, another one. I thought the U.S. dollar is gonna win some territory. It's gonna get better price than the Canadian dollar, and it did. You can start to understand all of this stuff, and you can see how not complicated it is to get money. It's just that you don't want to believe it. When I was trying to lose weight, I thought that it was something like, man, this is okay. Okay. I used to believe, hand on the Bible, I used to believe that people that get up early and exercise and go to the gym, they were always motivated. They wake up like, man, this is the day I want to do it. Oh my God, I'm so excited. It's 4 a.m. and I'm ready to hit. No. I understood that most of the people, even if they have the most amazing six-pack and they're whipped at like AF, they hate waking up and they don't like going to work out. But they understand that whatever they want to do, whatever they want to achieve is more important, so they put that excuse away. Every single time that people ask me what they can do to lose weight, and I tell them, okay, wake up at 4:30 in the morning and go for a walk. Not even a run, just for a walk. Do 100 push-ups a day, and you will see eventually. I cannot tell you if in a week or a year and 6 years. I cannot tell you time frame. But I know that if you commit and you just do this, you're gonna get it sooner than later. People immediately are like, no, you say that because you've been doing it for years now, and now it's easy for you. No, man, I promise you it's not easy. I hope one day it gets easy. But I've been doing this for the past couple of years, and I cannot, like, I think I've woken up happy to go on a walk and exercise 3-4 times in 2-3 years. Like, when you understand that this is the only thing that you can do to get to better life and to get the life that you want, you start to understand and you start to see the excuses and how you wire, how you program yourself to believe all these lies. How you really lie to yourself to not achieve the goals that you set for yourself. And then we're like, I'm not happy. No, you're not happy because you're not putting yourself first. Because you're thinking more about what the other person, the Johnsons or your neighbor or your co-worker or your ex-girlfriend or your ex-husband or whatever it is gonna say, and not thinking about what you want for your life. So that's what I want to help you understand and change. That all that you want, it's for you to grab. It's out there waiting for you for free. If you do things the right way. If you start to believe in yourself and you start to love yourself and put yourself as a priority. Like in an airplane, man. If the airplane, like the first thing that they tell you when you get into an airplane and they give you all the explanations, where are the exits and all of this stuff, they say, if for some reason the masks come down, you put yours first, and then you assist people around you. Because if you're not okay, then you cannot help people around you. If you don't have self-love, you cannot love anybody around you. And that's why people get mad with other people. And dude, once you start loving yourself, once you start to understand that all the things that you do matter, and that your life matters, and that you can change your circumstances really fast, if you really do it for you and love the process and understand that it's not gonna be like overnight, but you start to enjoy the transformation, then it's not about the results. It's just about getting better. It's just about proving yourself what you can do when you set your mind to it. It becomes a challenge, and a good challenge. It becomes this love and hate story with yourself, which is more love in the end. So if that's what you want, to have a real transformation and to start making money with the internet and understanding that money is there for you to grab and your happiness, it's always been there, then this is a channel to be. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that money gives you happiness, but it really helps when you don't have financial problems to be in the right mindset, to be happy, and to do other things that matter. And this trading, doesn't matter what you want to trade. It doesn't matter what market you want to trade. As long as you understand what's going on and how you can leverage from it, and you start to see how you start to have that financial freedom, happiness comes in a different way. And not just with trading. Like, Alice, I hope your English YouTube channel grows and grows fast. And if you do the things that matter every single day, I promise you that you will find that thing that you're looking for. But first, you need to set a goal and understand that things are not going to happen overnight. And it matters more what you do every single day than if you got it this month or this week or this year. It matters what you do every single day. Focus on the reason why you're doing it. I have another, I have an ESL teacher that it's my client, and we were talking about what was her goal. And her goal was basically to be the biggest, or have, she wanted basically to teach English for free to help people have an opportunity, right? Because we all know that English is like the most important language that you can have right now if you want to have opportunities, right? So she wanted to give that opportunity to everybody. She's living in Mexico, and she realized that in Mexico there's a lot of opportunities for Mexican if they speak English compared to if they don't. So basically she wanted to help everybody for free. And I said, man, the only way that you can do it is by opening your YouTube channel and teaching for free. And then YouTube is gonna pay like whatever the customers are not paying. And then you're gonna have sponsors. And then you're gonna have all of these opportunities, and then you're gonna, people that know you and they have the money, they're gonna be willing to spend more money with you because they already know that what you offer works. So it really goes down to what we want and how we approach it and what we do every day, and what is the thing that we can commit to doing for us to get that thing that we want. That's it. And I want to leave you with that today. It was the first stream. I'm going to be here live every single day, 7 p.m. I think it's East. I don't exactly know, but the same time today. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to be live Sunday through Friday. And the reason why is because Forex market opens on Sunday afternoon. And I want to Sundays make an analysis live of what I think my trades are going to be for that week. Again, I'm going to be trading on a demo account to start with in front of you guys. So no scams here. I'm not going to be posting any of my P&Ls. It's just going to be me, what I think it's going to happen. We're going to see eventually throughout the week if the trades develop or not develop the way that I wanted. What is the thing that we did wrong? How we can polish our edge, and just keep working on that system. And it's gonna be again Monday to Friday. Friday, the market's closed at noon. But what I want to do is I'm gonna introduce to you. You'll see on Friday one of my hobbies, and it's gonna be basically me doing my hobby and chatting with you guys. I want these to be back and forth. If we can get to that point where I want you guys sharing with me what is your passion, what is your goals, what is the things that you want to do, so we can talk about it and I can help you understand what is the thing that is blocking you, right? And if that's something that you're looking for, then hit subscribe, watch the proof, understand that discipline is just the best expression of self-love. Man, this was a good one. I really appreciate the comments. Alice, you're a star. Thank you for being here. And if somebody else is watching this, I really appreciate taking the time. And man, let's work on being the best self that you can be. Let's finish 2025 strong. Let's achieve those goals that you set at the beginning of the year and you've been procrastinating. I know you've been procrastinating on those goals. And if you want to achieve them before before the end of the year, then it's the time right now. Not tomorrow, no next week, no next month. Today. That's why I started my YouTube channel, my lives on a Wednesday, because there's no excuses. Today. We start today. Okay? Thank you for watching. Love you guys. See you next time.